They took the Boston College loss to heart, pulled themselves up by the bootstraps, and got ready for a visit from Central Florida, their last non-conference test of the season.
Quarterback now is Robinson as a shotgun quarterback. He's back to pass, rolls right, throws it deep down the field for Zach Mills. He's got it at the 35-30 to the 25-yard line, and a first down for Penn State. The second time this year that Robinson and Mills have hooked up.
Well, I think you get lulled to sleep when your quarterback is lined up as a wide receiver.
Mills turns. Here's Tony Hunt, his first carry. Nice move by Hunt to the 25, lowers the shoulder to the 21-yard line, gets 5. Broken eye now with Hunt, the deep back, 2 receivers far side. Mills option play short side of the field, spins away from 1 to the 15, fumbles the football, loose on the field, recovered by Central Florida at the 15-yard line.
The first minutes of this game foreshadowed the rest of the afternoon. Penn State's offense would move the ball well, but be plagued by turnovers. Penn State's defense would minimize the damage those turnovers could have caused. They would have an outstanding game as a group, and after the early fumble forced Central Florida to punt. Under a perfect September sky, more than 101,000 watched that defense really get put to the test when the Golden Knights' second possession started at the Penn State 26. That's when Alan Zamitis and the rest of the Nittany Lions really started to apply pressure.
15-yard line. Back goes Sumner. Looks, steps up. Hit by Chisley, taken down by Tim Shaw. The Lions with their second sack of the game. Sumner gives it to Haynes. And Jason Alford shoots through and makes the stop at the 22-yard line. A heck of a job of penetration. Snap put down. The kick by Prater is up, and the kick by Matt Prater is good, but a win for the Penn State defense because they only had 26 yards behind them to start.
One of the challenges that defense would face was Central Florida running back Alex Haynes, a fifth-year senior averaging nearly 100 yards a game. Against Penn State's defense, he wouldn't come close to that. Still, the first quarter ended with Central Florida leading. And while the Lions' defense stole the show in the first, their offense came alive in the second.
First attempt, Penn State, their own 37-yard line. Broken eye. Play action Mills. Zach sets up a screen near side. Jefferson, it's wide open. 40, 45. Blocked by Reed. 50, 45. And down at the UCF 43-yard line. 3rd and 12 at the UCF 45. Blitz coming. Mills throws. Caught by Smoko. First down at the 30-yard line. 2 far side, 1 near side. Lone setback is Scott. Mills on a straight drop. Zach sets up the screen to Scott. Blocked by Reed to the 35. Scott 30 inside the 30 to the 27.
Zach Mills was strong in the pressure situations all day as Penn State would convert on better than half of their 3rd and 4th down chances, keeping many drives alive with plays like this pass to Terrence Phillips. It was good for 23 and a first down. You have to convert on 3rd down if you're going to move the ball 80 yards.
The 11th play of the drive, wing right, 2nd and goal at the 4. Pitch following Jefferson to the 5 and into the end zone for a Penn State touchdown. Tyler Reed and Paul Jefferson. Tony Hunt running it home.
And Tony Hunt, when he sees that daylight, 225 pounds, just exploded through the hole off right tackle into the end zone.
The right tackle is Andrew Richardson, and he and Isaac Smolko joined Jefferson and Reed in opening the hole to give Penn State the lead. And the defense set out to make sure it stood up. Andrew Gooman batted away a 3rd down pass that ensured the Nittany Lions would get the ball back in good field position. They were smelling blood.
Brian Gilmore's now the fullback. Play action Mills. Zach sets. He throws it deep down the middle for Terrence Phillips, and it is intercepted at the 15-yard line.
Times like these are critical in the outcome of a football game, and the defense picked up the offense by stuffing the Golden Knights. Dan Connor and Matt Rice, in fact, had them moving backward, and Alan Zamitis made a big play on 2nd down, setting up 3rd and long.
3rd down and 7. Back goes Israel. Here comes Cronin who belts him, and it's incomplete. Ali, Rice, and Cronin were all there. Cronin hit him hard as he threw the ball.
Unblocked Cronin coming off the corner and almost caused a fumble.
Here they come. High snap. Gets it away as Phillips was right there. And Lowry takes it to the 40, 35, 30. Lowry spins to the 27-yard line. What a great job by Calvin Lowry.
This time, the good field position would not go to waste.
Tony Hunt off the block from Jefferson to the 25, spins to the 22,
with football.
The offensive line was starting to fire off the ball well, and Hunt took care of any one-on-one situations himself. One play, 9 seconds, 26 yards, touchdown. Efficiency at work. The enthusiasm was contagious as the Beaver Stadium party was just getting started, and the second quarter belonged to the blue and white.
Connor's still in at linebacker. Play action, Israel. Flag goes down. Throws it downfield. Juggled, and Connor picks it off. Off the deflection and interception by the Nittany Lions to the 28-yard line. Robinson back at the game and at receiver to the near side. Play action, Mills. He sets, he waits a lot of time. He throws. It's complete. Gerald Smith to the 10, inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. The patience of Zach Mills, and Smith had to come all the way across the formation. The offensive line, Jack, is having a big day.
They protected Mills well, as he wouldn't be sacked all afternoon. Their powerful run blocking controlled the line of scrimmage, and Penn State was controlling the game.
Motion by Jefferson. Play action, Mills. He sets, he throws for, in the end zone, touchdown, John Bronson. John Bronson. His first career catch is a touchdown.
3 touchdowns in a little over 6 minutes gave the Nittany Lions a commanding lead with a defense that was primed to protect it.
2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Mills drops the snap on the ground. UCF says they have it, and they do.
Perhaps it was the score, maybe it was the intensity they were playing with, but the Lions were still sloppy in the turnover department, and the defense was still bailing them out.
And this Penn State defense is swarming. Right out each way from the eye. Israel back to pass. Pressure from Holly. Throws it over the middle, incomplete. But Thomas spun him around. And now Penn State, a minute 13, 2 timeouts, great field position. Why? Because the defense, after a turnover, buckled down again and said, you're not moving.
But Penn State was. The screen to Austin Scott had them poised to strike again, or so it seemed.
Shotgun Mills, 2 near side, 1 far side. Back goes Zach. He waits. Great protection. He throws it near side. It's off the hands and intercepted. 40 to the 15. Mills will take him down from behind at the 5-yard line.
It was a great effort by Mills to save a touchdown, but he knew with the way the defense was playing that Central Florida would still most likely have trouble getting into the end zone. He was right. Tom Bradley's group held, and the Golden Knights were forced to kick a field goal, ending a brilliant yet inconsistent half of football for Penn State. If Central Florida thought halftime adjustments would help jumpstart their offense, the Nittany Lions crushed those notions immediately, allowing their fewest yards in 4 years.
Almost intercepted by Paul Posluszny. Pressure from Holly. Dumps it off to Haynes at the 20. Posluszny rips him down. Blitz coming. Throws it downfield, incomplete. So on 4th and 1 at the 44. Snap back to Capitos, who takes it, and Jeremy kicks it out, a floater. Fair catch called for and executed. Juggles, fumbles. Gilmer kicks it over to Lowry, who recovers at the 2-yard line. He fumbled it. Gilmer then knocked it ahead. Lowry recovered it. Penn State has it at the 2.
Calvin Lowry had a strong game at both ends of punts, but Penn State was in an equally generous mood.
Mills juggles a snap on the field, and UCF recovers.
It had been 22 years since Penn State had this many turnovers in a game, and the quarterback-center exchange continued to be a particular problem. But the field position was too much for the Golden Knights to overcome.
Horn takes the snap, throws his hand, and it's a safety. Penn State leads it 23-6. 1st and 10, their own 40. Mills, play action fake. Zach sets, pump fakes once, fires it down the far side. His arm was hit, and Smith adjusts and makes a great catch at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 at the UCF 34. It's Tony Hunt for the whole 30. Tony, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Penn State. A 2-play, 60-yard drive.
Hunt's touchdown covered 33 yards, his longest run on a day that had him finish with 125. The defense took care of the rest.
Moffitt, short drop throws, complete to Capers, and Adwar Phillips steps in and drops it for a loss.
On a day that Zach Mills became Penn State's all-time leading passer, the Nittany Lions' balanced attack racked up over 500 yards in offense. averaging 7 yards a play despite all the turnovers.
Anthony Morelli now on 3rd down and 8 at the 31. Back goes Morelli. Anthony sets. He throws near side. It's complete to Peretta at the 26. 4th and 3. Back goes Morelli. Anthony sets. He throws far side. It is complete to Palmer. Tailback is now Michael Gasparotto. The fullback is Gilmore. Gasparotto up the middle. Mike to the 20. 15. Gasparotto to the 10. Gasparotto to the 5. Touchdown, Penn State.
Gasparoto's second career touchdown finish, Penn State scoring, as a dominating defense allowed them to survive 6 turnovers. But they know they'll have to take better care of the football if they are going to have the same kind of success when Big Ten play starts.